Now, how's it going, guys? Welcome to another session of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. We're just gonna jump right into it. I'm not sure if our Bard is gonna join us today, but hopefully, if he does, he'll hop in, and then I'll just switch us to the next scene so that you can see his beautiful face.
Check on Instagram to see what he is up to.
Yeah, he's probably just in a beach somewhere.
He is just a simple casual drink.
Yeah. Oh, really? He's just drinking?
Yeah, so...
just like simple casual.
Simple casual.
He's spending time with his mom, so...
Yeah, let's give him that. Let's give him that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's do a quick little recap. So last time, you guys found out who the murderer was that was plaguing the dock ward. It was somebody from Auric Spass. You managed to stop him, but not before him doing something to a friend of Auric, and now
Unforgivable.
yeah, and now you kind of managed to grab as much information as you could from him, and then you kind of fed him to the lions, but not the lions, in this case to the tiger, and now you're just in the aftermath of that, and I think that's the quickest summary I can give. Do you guys have anything to add to that?
No, I'm good.
I think that's it.
All right,
That's it.
that's it.
Sounds legit.
Sounds legit. All right. So, you guys left off right there. Like, you're seeing this grisly scene where you have Trench not being Trench anymore, just being
Yes.
this
Kitty boy.
tiger.
I like him better like that.
Yeah, this tiger persona, and he is devouring the thumb murderer, and Epog, which was an old sailor hand from back in the days when Auric was a pirate. So anyway, he's devouring him. He kind of said like excuse me guys, I just haven't eaten in a while, and so I apologize for the grisly scene, and I think that's where we left it.
I want to mention that I did put some of the shark next to him so that he would have something that tasted good.
Okay.
No.
Did he see? Did you put it with intention for him to see it, or was was
totally
it like
put it
hidden?
with intention for him to see it.
Okay, he's like, he's like gnawing on the carcass of Epog, and he sees that, and he's just like, he kind of like stops for a second. The body's pretty much just almost gone, and he's like, I'm sorry about that. What's this all about? Like he points to the fish that you just set down, and he
You
like
seem hungry.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let me explain. I'm Rascasa. Let me put the hand out there so you guys can see it. I don't know if I posted it before, but
Can you say that again?
I will not say it again until
Rakshasa.
Yeah.
Tantara Deepcroft.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's Rakshasa.
Rakshasa.
Yeah.
That's Rakshasa.
Yeah. So anyway, Rakshasas are kind of like these. They're these fiends, and they tend to eat live creatures or close to live creatures.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, he's like, oh, thanks. I think I'm pretty full with this guy. So yeah, as you could.
Wait, this handout says that they're technically a fiend?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So they're not like just like a tabaxi.
No.
Oh wow.
I want to impersonate 1 second Asmodeus, and I want to go ahead and say for him, I can fill you more.
That would be
The
totally.
tables have turned.
Yeah, that would be totally something that
That's
is.
Asmodeus. I think Asmodeus would
Oh,
have said that.
Asmodeus would say that.
Oh.
Okay.
That would
okay.
totally.
No,
I was
Odin,
like, we've
no.
really 180'd.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, he kind of like, yeah, I try not to eat my friends. We are still friends after all this, right?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Honestly, I personally don't know how to feel. I'm just digesting this right now.
I'm also digesting this right now.
I am still. Did you have to eat? Never mind. 1 second.
Are you Are
He is
you
puking.
are you
Constitution
puking?
save.
I was gonna say, if you are, I gotta do a Constitution save.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, do a quick Constitution save.
Where is my? I thought I.
Oh yeah. Character sheet.
Constitution saving throw. That should be very good.
Yeah, you're like you kind of felt like you were gonna throw up, but you kind of like you managed to keep it in.
Yeah, we're still friends.
Yes, and then he again he apologized. He's like, I tend to, so I came to Waterdeep a long time ago, and you know I'm not like the regular Rakshasas that you probably read about. I tend to not eat my people that I consider friends, or in people that I consider my people, and I consider Waterdeep my people, and I only eat the bad guys, if you will. So
How
yeah,
noble.
I keep. That's why I was kind of desperate. I haven't eaten in a while. I was kind of hoping that I would find this murderer, but like quicker. So I'm sorry if I lost my composure there for a second, guys.
Why would you hide your true shape?
Yeah, people tend to frown upon my kind. We're not known for being. We're not known for like picking and choosing our meals. If you get my drift.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone else
No.
know of your form? Like, say, the Blackstaff?
She does not, and I would appreciate it if you guys kept it on the down low.
Of course, of course.
I mean, no. Okay, I won't.
Were you gonna blackmail him?
Lilani side eyes Odin.
I saw Lilani side-eyeing me, and I go like, fine.
She was so proud of you, like making some friendly gestures.
He returned back to human. I
Cassie's
don't
just
like him
like
human.
Cassie's just like sweating, not because she intends to like throw him under the bus or anything, but because she's not particularly good at keeping secrets.
So
And she knows this about herself, but she's just silently sweating.
Lilani says, we will keep your secret. We are a loyal group, right? Looking at everyone like, we are loyal.
I have every intention of keeping this secret. I have every intention.
I wonder what Asmodeus would say in this situation. Like, do you think he would keep the secret based on what you've seen of him?
I mean, that's a really good question because he's half.
Like, I think he would feel a little bit of an attachment because he's a tiefling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
So I don't think he
He'd
would
definitely
spill
be
the
like,
beans.
of course, Daddy, I will keep all your secrets.
I will keep your secret.
In bed and outside.
But
Okay.
preferably in bed.
So I'm just gonna say he will keep the secret and not, and won't ad-lib it for him because I don't want to like mess with his character too much.
Let's just say for now he'll keep it.
Yeah. But so anyway, he kind of grabs his staff, and then he kind of hits it a couple times on the floor, and he casts Disguise Self, and now he's back to his regular human form. And he's like,
I mean, no.
he you know, he's like, well, all right, better keep appearances, in case somebody else shows up. How's your friend? And he asks, how's Breda?
She's stable.
She's stable.
But we definitely need to get her help ASAP.
All
I'm
right.
very concerned about her soul.
All right, let's we can take her to my place, or I mean, you guys have that manor. So
Yeah, I think that's what we decided to do last time, right? Was take her back to the manor, and then we could find a cleric.
Yeah.
Or the black staff, like alert the black staff and find a
Yeah.
cleric.
Yeah. I think you mentioned so that you had several options. You can talk to, you have a plethora of contacts that you can talk to, and
That
if
one
anything,
lady that did that
The
one
gargoyle?
thing.
Yeah, the only issue with the gargoyle is no one knows where she lives.
Ah, right.
No one knows.
But we have that note, the paper.
The paper
And that's what we were
thing.
going to
Yes,
do.
we have the paper bird.
and
Yes.
and then there's and you can also talk to Liv too.
Yes.
Presumably,
And
he's a spirit.
Everyone
So
said they wanted to put her in the hyperbaric chamber of the troll skull, but I think that accelerates things, so I'm not sure we want to put her there.
yeah.
Yeah, we should take as many precautions, but at least we have the safety spell, right, on the manor.
Yes.
Don't we also have like sending stones for the black staff?
No, you have sending stone. You had sending stones that they gave you for the mission, but then she got them back.
When? I don't remember her taking them back.
It was because it wasn't the black staff who gave it to you. It was Maloon who gave it to Leilani in case something were to happen underwater.
Yeah. And then he never took it back.
So yeah, you
Leilani
have.
has it.
Yeah, you're right. You do have it. He didn't take it back. So yeah, you do have it, but only for Maloon, not for the black staff.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
All right, before we even leave, I think Lilani wants to write out the note to the gargoyle and send it and
Okay.
tell her to meet us at the manor.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Let's pull up the. Because I don't know what's the character limit on that. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. Yeah, just tell me the gist of your message.
Yes. We've been investigating the murders. And we were in the dock ward, right? That's where we're at.
Yeah.
And a close friend was attacked, and it seems as though her soul has been ripped from her body. She's still alive, but we need your help. We think Waterdeep may be in trouble, and your guidance. Meet us at the Troll Skull Manor.
Okay.
Odin looks over her shoulder and goes like, "Hey, Lilani, I think that might be a little too many words. How about meet us at Troll Skull? Need help."
No, actually,
Yes.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about I forgot about that. Yeah, there was a limit on it, right?
Yeah. Well, let me. It was at 15.
50.
50
Okay.
words. Yeah. Yeah.
She scratches it all out.
Cassie's like, let me try. I'm the queen of simplifying.
Okay.
Need help. Stolen souls.
Troll Skull Manor.
Meet us at Troll Skull Manor.
Are you gonna sign it at the very least so she knows who she's talking to?
Oh yeah, do you have a signet ring probably for your family, right?
Yeah, I do.
Does
I
she
mean-
know her though? I know she knows somebody by
She
name.
knows Troll Skull Manor.
owners. Troll
Yeah.
Skull owners.
Troll Skull owners. There we
Yeah.
go.
There
Yeah.
we go.
All right.
Troll Skull owners. Cassiopeia, Celeste, Silvertor, you really should know who I am.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say the Troll Skull owners gave you advantage. So roll me a persuasion.
Wait, me?
With whoever wrote
I
the
think
message.
Cassie for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, hold
Don't
on.
ask Odin to do persuasion, please.
I got you with the persuasion, though. Like, I got you.
Give us that advantage.
All right.
What is it with these double rolls?
All right.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, and then send. So now you have to. So it's a pretty ironclad message. You think she's gonna definitely show up. So now, so in order to send the message, you need to speak the creature's name. So the
creature's name?
yeah, the person who the message is going to.
Ah. What was
It's
her name again?
Olcoria Stone Marrow.
Ulcoria Stone Marrow.
Here, let me show you the handout.
Okay. Ulcoria Stone Marrow. She's just going.
So the bird turns into the paper turns into like a bird, like a paper bird, and then it just flies out the window.
While singing, I'm like a bird, I'll leave that way.
Maybe in your head it's saying that. I don't know what's going
Aw,
on.
come on.
No, that's what Breda is saying. I don't know where my soul is.
I don't know where my soul. It's turned into a musical so fast.
And so, yeah, you were gonna say something?
Leilani starts looking around the room to gather all of the belongings that I'm blanking on her name, but that she may want when she wakes up.
The Breda
Breda.
ones. Yeah.
Breda.
Yeah, Breda, yeah.
So you don't see much besides clothes and stuff, but you do see a box with a letter on top of the nightstand.
What she was maybe going back to retrieve. So yeah, definitely grab that in the box.
Mm-hmm. You grab all that stuff? Do you just book it to the manor with her, or what do you?
Okay.
And we're
'Cause
back.
I'm like blank.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a blue screen moment. I will try to mesh both videos, or you'll see a part 1 and then a part 2, and then you'll wonder why the part 1 ended such abruptly, and then I'll explain it in part 2, and it'll be great. All right. Anyway, let's keep going. Where was I? So yeah, you sent the message, and I think we were trying to figure out. Oh yeah, are you gonna read are you gonna see what the contents of the box are, or are you just gonna continue straight to Troll Skull?
I think we make a really big scene leaving the tavern.
Yes, I was gonna say.
Carrying her. Leilani shows her badge, and I don't know if anyone else does, but
I show my badge and my signet. I am very important.
And so while you guys do that, everybody's like, oh wow, it's great, it's great hand business. All right, we should probably get out of you see a lot of people who might look like criminals, if you will, and they kind of just get out of Dodge. They really don't want to. they don't know if the Grey Hands are after them or something. I mean, Grey Hands are not really like law enforcement entities and such, but they're known. They're known as city protectors, and they usually frown upon crime.
We are now, damn it.
And their business usually is not very well known, so
yeah,
you don't know if it's coming from you.
Exactly. So they kind of scamper away.
Okay.
Who are you gonna call?
But the barmaid was like as soon as she sees you guys showing your badges, she's like, man, maybe I should have grabbed that gold.
She did, because I took it off my inventory.
Oh, she did? Okay, then yeah, she's like, oh wow, no wonder they had so much money. And they're just throwing gold around. They probably did a mess upstairs, and they.
Odin is like, yeah, this was preemptive.
Have we made business cards or anything like that?
No.
We really need to, or even just a flyer that we can hand out,
So
advertising the tavern.
Auric is very, very worried about Breda,
Mm-hmm.
and he wants to go as fast as he can, but he goes, bye, Goda, and then keeps going.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you guys keep going. But Goda kind of just tells you hey, he tells Odin, like she tells Odin like, hey, next time you can just tell me. I'm very like I can keep a secret. Like you don't have to do the whole throwing gold thing at me. I assume the wrong thing.
Thanks. Thank you. Lesson learned.
Alright.
Was it the wrong thing?
I tell Odin, this is why I tell everybody who I am, so there will be no misunderstandings. And they know where I get my gold from. It's because I am very affluent.
Okay.
I am not part of that lifestyle.
Anymore?
So
I didn't say that.
So I'm gonna move you guys back
I did
to.
not say that, but I did think it.
So
Oh yeah, so in the cab though, I think Lilani says, "Hey guys, do we want to look through Breda's things? She has this letter here. Wasn't she going back to grab something when she was hurt?"
The letter.
yeah, so the letter is so the letter's on top of this box and it's kind of like wrapped around, well, not wrapped around the box, like there's like a ribbon tying the letter to the box, and the box is addressed to Odin. Sorry, to Oric.
Odin? Oh,
sorry.
I was gonna say
What?
I was gonna say, plot twist!
This took a turn.
Yeah. No, the box is addressed to Oric.
Okay.
So yeah, Lilani definitely hands it to Oric and says, "You might want to see this."
Alright, I guess I read the letter out loud.
You want to read? Oh, you want to read it out loud? Okay. So let me tell you what the letter says. Let me switch. I'm gonna switch to some. I'll keep this music. I think it's nice. So the letter. So you open the letter, and you can clearly recognize the captain's handwriting. And the letter says the following: "Hey lad, if you're reading this, I'm a goner. Hopefully, I got to see the horizon before I went down, or at least I got a drink before my execution. No hard feelings about taking the lunch. Knowing you and your bleeding heart, you probably didn't want to see your old captain die of stupidity. Boy, I was stupid. I was so desperate to keep the ship floating that I made a terrible deal with Epoch's god, patron, or however you might call it. Fucking warlocks, am I right? Anyway,
Can I roll a perception on Cassie?
Yeah.
Actually, more like insight.
Yeah.
I want to see how Cassie reacts to that.
So Cassie, I guess roll me a deception just to see if you held out your reaction.
I mean, she's not gonna hold out her reaction. Like,
Okay, then you clearly saw it.
Yeah, like, actually, her reaction was more along the lines of rude. Because you can imagine, Cassie's been insulted a lot throughout her life, so it takes a lot to get to her. She's just like, rude.
So the letter continues. Anyway, I went back on the deal, and in hopes to protect you and the crew, I put some enchantments on the treasure room to prevent everyone from getting the haul and binding themselves to this deal like I did. I was ready to die being killed by the crew, so the Dagon wouldn't take over all of us. But you managed to save us by taking the ship. So by separating the captain from his crew, Dagon never got what he wanted. So thanks for that. I'll give you one piece of advice before I sign off. Take care of your crew, no matter what. A good and happy crew will always take you back to that horizon. See you later, lad. I'll save you a drink. The captain." And then there's like a little small letter saying like, "P.S. I left you my pistol. Try not to shoot your eye with it."
What?
Pistol.
And then you like open the box, and there is a pistol inside the box. The captain's old pistol. And I'll give you the stats for it later, but it's it's a ranged weapon that you can use.
Why would you shoot your eye? Do you not like your eye? I think you have very nice eyes.
warlocks, right? Am I right?
Oh, have you ever shot a pistol?
A ton of times. I'm a master of it.
You're okay. You're not a master of it.
I am so good at it. That's why he said I will not shoot at my eye, because he shoot his eye once.
Wow, then you must be really good.
I am super good.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Roll me a deception to see if they believe your lie.
It's real good. Make it a natty one, please. Make it thematically correct. Ugh.
Cassie believes the fuck out of you.
Yeah. So if you guys,
Cassie never doubted you.
yeah, if you guys want to do inside checks, but I mean they're pretty high.
I have to get a nat 20.
Yeah.
I can shoot a coin in the air. Well, toss in the air. That's how good I am.
I
You
think
know what?
Leilani has no desire to not believe Auric, so she's
I-
just.
Cassie
I
would
know
never.
it.
Cassie would never think that Orig is not telling the truth. So she's just like,
Yep.
I'm the one that found him on the docks, almost dead. So
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
have the most doubt.
I believe you, but there's something that doesn't add up in this story.
The fact that you found me without a pistol says it all.
To be fair, so pistols are very rare in this world. So the
Okay.
captain was the only one who had the pistol. They're kind of like very expensive to make, and they are. and-
would I have ever seen one as a noble?
Yeah, is there a magical component to them in
No, no,
or...
they are made, and I forgot the name of this area in the world where they make where you usually find them, but they're it's a piece of technology that hasn't like made it to this
To water. Got
to
it.
Waterdeep yet.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard to find. Like you could find it if you spend some coin and maybe talk to the right person here or there, and they can find it. They can get an import of it, but it's not made in Waterdeep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Got a pistol.
So yeah, I will give you the stats for it later. I might have them already. Let me check just to make sure,
Cassie's fascinated by it.
because it's on the Dungeon Master Guide. Yeah, there is. It is if you want to add it. It's on the
I'll look it
Oh,
up.
nice.
yeah, so you can add it to your person. But yeah, it's there. So look up the compendium, look pistol, and you'll find it.
Okay.
Yeah, there laser pistols also there, but please don't add that.
Can we get that
Laser
and use it on Vincent?
No.
No.
It's a laser.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't want to use
get
it on him.
No.
I get it.
so that he
Yeah,
can be like, yeah, nice,
Banter's
good
still
joke,
no.
good joke. Well, I'm liking the dad jokes that you're pulling here.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Okay,
Thanks.
so yeah, you guys made it to to Troll Skull Manor without a problem. You kind of set Breda up on the guest bedroom, so there's like a master guest bedroom that you guys have, and you kind of set her stuff around, and you sort of explain it to Liv as you guys were kind of entering, because it's kind of weird to come to Liv and to Bernie. So it's kind of weird, you guys
Right.
coming in with a body, and all of a sudden these guys are watching you. Okay, what happened? So anyway, you guys explained it to them. Now you're kind of waiting for the gargoyle to show up.
Okay.
Is
Oh.
Vincent still with us, or did he stay at the?
Vincent actually went back to his place. He's like, you
Okay.
guys seem to have this under control. Just you just tell me if you need me. Like I'll be in my apartment.
Copy that.
I'm just gonna say Asmodeus is around, but he's not like in the room. He just because it's nighttime, so he's usually playing at this point in the tavern. So he's kind of like, somebody has to bring the money, to the tower
You guys have this under control. I'm just gonna go and.
and do my job.
Dead, unsold people is not my thing, so I'm just gonna go play.
Yeah.
I think Leilani is staying with Breda, most likely, like just making sure she's remaining stable, that she's comfortable.
Okay.
Gordon is doing the same, but he is mentally taking notes about like, so is she alive or dead? And what about her soul? Where is it? And
Cassie's just like hounding Liv with questions. It's like, oh my god, since her body's devoid of soul, could you technically just like go in there and pull like a weekend at Bernie's?
I was about to ask who Bernie was,
Yeah.
but then I was like, we have a Bernie.
We do.
What?
Meta joke aside, she's just like, could you just like puppet her? Oh my god, if you go in, would you be able to go back out or would you be like stuck forever? Oh my god, what if we find her soul and we can't put it back in? Like, Cassie's just like bombarding Liv with a string of consciousness.
So Liv is like, I mean, we'll see what the gargoyle says, but I mean, just from what I can feel from her, I think her soul is fragmented. I don't.
Fragmented?
So
What-
like, so like, it looks like it was a incomplete transfer.
Oh, so there's still part of her there, and then part of her somewhere else.
That's what I think. Oh, let me pull up Liv's handout for the people at home so they can see Liv. Liv is for those who don't know. But yeah.
Voraciously taking notes in my Death Note book.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not. This is just me guessing. I really am not well versed in any of this. You probably might have to.
I'm gonna get someone that's will know what to do. So I'll go get Gato and put it in front of like Breda. It's like, Gato, do your thing.
Gato just like he kind of just looks at you and then he just curls up next to your leg and tries to get you to pet him.
Oh.
Okay, you win.
He doesn't understand what you're saying to him.
I tried.
But yeah, her soul is fragmented. I at least I think, based on what I feel from her. But I think, I mean, once you get the gargoyle here, maybe she can tell you more.
So we got no other anything to do except wait.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my god! I'm falling!
Okay. Are you okay though?
I think so. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Should I pause the recording?
I can't get up!
Did we just?
I'm just gonna do this. I just have to do.
I totally missed it. I don't know what happened.
What the fuck is happening? I can't get up!
Are you?
I'm sorry, this is funny and this is good for the recording.
I don't know what's happening!
Did we just lose her?
I think we did.
Mommy!
No.
Yes.
Can you help me? I'm falling!
She's still falling.
She's still
So
falling.
she's like this, I guess? Oh,
So Cassie accidentally fell into a bag of holding.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening!
So I'm just gonna pause the recording while she's.
yeah.
Okay, I'm up!
Okay.
Guys! My chair!
Did it break?
My chair just kind of like went back and back and back and kept going back and kept going back. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Oh, that make all the sense.
Because I totally missed when she fell.
I
I
only
just-
saw like
Because I didn't. Because I
Yeah, it
didn't
went
fall.
to dark.
I just saw this.
Yep, and dark.
And dark.
And bam.
How did
Damn.
that happen?
Okay, so while they're figuring out the chair,
Yes.
at that point, so actually the gargoyle shows up in the front of the tavern, and Bernie comes and gets you guys after a little bit while waiting. So the gargoyle kind of makes her way up to that master, to the master guest room. and he's like, hey, you guys called? You're lucky I was in the middle of like, you know, you're lucky I was having some business around, because usually I'm not, you know, I don't have the time to spare. So what's up?
So I need you to take a good look at this young lady right here.
So
Because it looks like her soul is fragmented.
Breda.
old Korea is like, kind of, you know, looks at the person, and she's like, you guys mentioned that that Waterdeep might be in danger. I mean, not that you know, not that I don't want to help. It's just you guys made it sound very urgent. Like, you're kind of wasting my goodwill here. What's going on? Like, can you give me more details?
So I explained like everything that happened with
Yeah, including
our
like
luck.
the ship that sunk and
Like the whole thing.
the murder, how this is connected to all the murders. Like,
Okay, she during the whole thing, as you're telling her all these different points and things in your story that would usually make somebody gasp or, like, you know, react in a certain way, she's just stone faced. She's like same shit every day, you know, like, this is okay, cool. But so after you're done with your story, she's like, all right, well, this is very you know, this okay, now I see why you're saying might be some danger Waterdeep. So let me check her out and see how I can help. So she sort of, like, you know, puts her hands around, like, you know, sort of around her, and she echoes the same thing that Liv was saying. Like, yeah, it looks like her soul is fragmented. You could usually get a cleric to fix this, but this might this might provide an opportunity.
What opportunity? Oh, okay, come on.
She'll be okay.
I
Okay.
put my hand on her.
She'll be okay. So you guys have a spirit friend, right? I mean, that's why you have such a successful place, right?
Liv?
And then Liv just shows up.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, he's like, yeah. What's up? And he's like, all right, cool. So you mentioned that there might be some danger to Waterdeep based on whatever this crazy person was doing with all these souls.
Yes.
Liv can we can probably use Liv to recover that fragment of her soul, and in the process also find who, like, where is it, and maybe get some clues onto on where this soul transfer is going to.
Okay.
And Liv is just like, you know, he's kind of like, he looks like very taken aback by it, like, you know, he kind of feels like, what? Like, are you gonna use me for something? What do you guys say?
I said ask Liv to do something, and we don't know where we're sending Liv. What if he ends up going to a place that he can't come back from?
So Olkoria is like, so yeah, it is a risk.
No.
But
I need to know if I can't lose 2 people tonight.
I can definitely bring him back.
Okay.
Okay. I just need a focus. So usually whenever we do resurrection spells, we try to, like, clerics try to, like, use a diamond to focus the soul back into the body. If you guys can get me a diamond, we can potentially we can use that diamond as a focus to get both Liv and the fragment of the soul of Breda back into her body, while also looking at where Breda's soul ended up in.
A diamond. Specific
did we
diamond?
just
Or any diamond?
decide if Lilani had any left over?
I think
I was about to say, like, there is like no fucking way Cassie doesn't have something made of diamonds.
it has to be. So it has to be a particular diamond that's
Worth a certain amount.
worth a certain amount. So she tells you that it has to be worth 250 gold pieces
Okay.
at the very
Okay,
least.
I think that's more because I think the ones that Lilani had were worth let me see exactly. Yeah, they were worth 50.
Yeah.
So this is a
Cassie's
good
just
chunk
like,
of-
I am not above going to my parents' house and stealing from my parents. Like, they owe me.
Whoa, that's a good idea.
There's also
Lilani is kind of
I
like,
am good at stealing.
so there's also like she can like Okura can get it. Like she knows some jewelers in town. She just needs the coin.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Okay.
yeah, that's no problem.
My parents
Got the
can
coin.
pay me some other time.
What?
Her parents can pay you some other time.
My parents can pay me some other time. All the money that they owe me. From, disowning me and shit.
So
that-
Lilani pulls out. She has 125 gold pieces plus 2 green gems worth 40. So that's 165.
Let me see what I got.
I got 180.
I got 143.
I got 244.
Wow, you've been
Look at you.
look at you,
You've
little
been
saver.
saving up.
Happy
Oh,
for
'cause
it.
remember-
Listen,
Lilani's proud.
this is how the rich stay rich.
I remember how, because I put my weapon silver.
She need and Cassie needs to feel like she is the richest poor.
Absolutely.
Okay, so so who's putting money for this?
I guess.
I'll
mean,
put 50.
If we all pay 50, you said 250, right?
250, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if Asmodeus has 50 to pay for. You know.
Let's check.
Yeah, Lilani
I'll-
throws in the 2 green gems plus 50, so plus an extra 10.
Okay.
So I think
Okay. So let me take out 50.
I took 50 off.
and then I'm taking those green gems out of my inventory.
Okay. All right. So I'll Kuria like just tell you. All right, guys. So I'll set up the things for this ritual cast. And I'll send a message to my jeweler and get this diamond set up. And well, we should probably ask Liv. Are you okay with doing this? Liv kind of looks nervous. Do you guys tell anything to him?
I look at him and say, please lift. She was like a mother to me.
Cassie will go,
Hey,
look,
wait.
don't worry. We're not gonna let you stay in like some sort of limbo because then we wouldn't have a gimmick and we can't afford that. So we are 100% going to get you back.
I love
I
Cassie
slowly
so much.
put my hand in front of Cassie's mouth.
Lilani does say to Lif, you do not have to do this. This is more than we could ever ask you to do. It's really only if you want to.
So Liv is like, you guys have been good to me, and I mean, you brought me back. It's the least I can do.
Thank you.
All right. So
Cassie will actually hug Auric.
Aww.
so do you guys tell this to Asmodeus, or do you leave him playing music downstairs?
Cassie
I
will
was
just
actually,
Asmodeus! We're gonna do a thing!
actually,
Okay,
I was thinking about going downstairs and checking on him.
He's playing. He's like playing, regular, regular bard songs, not like anything in particular. Like he
What
usually
about the crowd?
the crowd.
There's no redhead over there.
The redhead is there. She comes there religiously.
I go back because Leaf is going to do this, so I have to take over the
Mhm.
bartender duties.
You
The
do be like that.
We got Bernie.
so
We do have
actually.
Bernie.
Actually, Okuria actually, I forgot to tell you this. So Okuria needs you for a part of the ritual.
All of
Like, all
us?
of
This
us?
just keeps
Like-
getting more interesting.
Yeah, so she needs somebody. So besides
Anybody.
Liv, she needs somebody, anybody, but to kind of be her eyes into
For what?
to like to see where the soul is. So-
I mean,
Someone with some arcane ability.
Yeah, or maybe
like-
somebody who knows about death. Wink, wink.
I was
Wait,
gonna
wait.
say.
I
It's
know about
either-
death.
It's either him or me. He knows about death, and I have a direct connection with
That-
an undead.
That's what I was gonna say. So somebody who has a connection to death.
I
I
keep writing on
personally-
my death notebook, but I'm
I
there.
think I can do it. I have a connection with an undead patron, plus I'm a magic user.
All right. So you
Sounds
guys
like
decide.
a win-win to me.
All right. So Cassie, you're gonna be the person who's gonna see.
Okay.
All right. It's not like dangerous or anything. You're just you can't. Since I'm gonna be holding this ritual, Cass. I need somebody to tell me what Liv and what Liv is seeing, essentially.
Okay.
We're essentially churning Liv's spirit energy into a conduit.
Okay, so Liv
Like
is
a
the
vacuum.
camera.
Like
Okay,
a
Liv is
vacuum.
the camera, and I am the monitor, is what
yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, Liv is the camera vacuum, and you're the monitor, and you're like the
Got
monitor.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
This is too complex.
Hey, good magic always is. All right,
I'm
so
sorry. I'm really fucking pissed at my fucking chair.
chair.
So
That was just upsetting.
Okay, so time passes. Diamond gets there. There's Waterdeep has like these overnight this hour delivery thing. It's
I
great.
give the jeweler our number
He
for Troll Skull.
he takes it. I don't have his NPC handout set up, but his name is Arnon, and he's a gnome male, and he's like, yeah, come see me in my shop. I have a shop at the Trade Ward called Alabaster Abundance. So if you guys ever need some jewels, you can come stop by.
Sure, some people here. No, I'm not gonna go for that joke. Moving on.
Okay.
Something about family jewels.
Odin is on it today.
Honestly.
That joke was directed at Cassie though, because she must be like, I miss my family jewels, and she would literally mean the jewels.
The jewels.
Literally mean the jewels. Just like, my parents definitely owe me so much. On family jewels, and many other, et ceteras.
Okay, so
How about you?
all right, so the ritual is set. Things are about to get started. Like the diamond is set, and in like a little stick that's sort of focusing on Breda. Okuria asks Liv and Cassie, "Are you guys ready?"
Yes.
Okay, so I've only done this once before with another spirit. Don't worry, the other spirit was fine. Liv, so just calm down. But if
That's alright, that's one more time than I have.
yeah, but the other spirit wasn't willing. You are, on the other hand, so that's good. So I just haven't done it with a willing spirit before. So if you guys, if it gets weird, I'll pull you out right away.
I want to be next to Cassie,
Alright.
to monitor her vitals,
Okay. All right.
just in case.
Gotcha. So are you gonna just touch her
What?
wrist or what are you?
Watch your hands, I am taken.
Yes, I know.
Okay, check it.
Okay, so she kind of, does some magic weaving with her hands, and she gets in, and then all of a sudden, like you see some some lights kind of coming out of her hands, and you can sort of see some shining matter that's coming off Lif, that she's sort of pulling from Lif. And Lif is disappearing as she's doing this. And Lif is like, this feels weird. And then he's like disappearing. And then Okura is like, all right, I got the link set up. I'm gonna focus it towards you, Cassie, so you can see where it is. Lif should be there to gather the spirit.
Okay. She takes a deep breath and sort of like in her head, she commends herself to her patron to watch over the process.
Okay, so then she sort of like focuses the energy on you, and you start. You kind of like lose eyesight for a moment, and you feel like you're being pulled away, and like you're not in your body anymore. You're kind of floating, and then you see the following. You kind of opening your eyes, and you see like the walls of this kind of sewer area. So it is familiar, as in, because you've been to the sewers before, the Waterdeep sewers. So let me pull up the scene. Sorry, I thought I had it here. Let me just pull it up real quick.
I'm gonna
I
say
just think
that.
it's funny, just like Cassie with like her eyesight just like completely blank, and she just suddenly goes like, "Ew."
Yeah. So as so you'd say ew, like, and how do you say Odin hears that, like you are saying it out loud.
Yeah.
How do you guys
Did her
react to
body
that?
fall? Or is she just standing? Or
She's just standing. She's standing.
Okay.
Let me bring up the scene. Sorry.
Do it.
Just like randomly just standing there, Cassie's just like, "Ew."
Yeah. So
I'm not even touching you, cat. Oh, never mind.
so yeah, you see you're kind of like in the sewer, but not like you're in a room, in a particular room, and there are spirits, kind of like not spirits, but like undead spirits, shambling around, undead skeletal spirits.
Ooh! Hello, everyone!
They can't hear you. You are kind of shambling too, actually, but you're not in control of yourself. And then you all of a sudden you hear Lif's voice. So it looks like this is where her soul ended up in.
Yeah, seems so. There's like a lot of people here.
So then you know there's like actually about 8 or so. Yeah, there's 8 skeletal figures, skeletal spirits, kind of like, shambling around. But then you see a sarcophagus, like in the center of the room.
Ooh.
The sarcophagus has that same symbol, the symbol of the Dagon. Let me just pull it up real quick.
Days gone by.
And it's shining, actually.
That looks ominous.
Yeah. So how are you? Is that what you say? You're not telling anybody?
Yeah, no, she's just like narrating all of this as I go, but like
you
not
are
actually narrating. She's commenting on it.
Oh,
All
commenting.
they're hearing is, "Hello, everyone." Oh, that looks ominous. That's all they're hearing.
So how do you guys react to this?
She's having fun. I
check her pulse.
So when you touch to check, touch her hand to check her pulse, you kind of feel like, I don't know, you kind of feel that like a pull, but not too much, like just a pull, like a tug in your chest or something. But so it might be the magic at play from Okura. What do you do?
Okay, I'll keep checking for her pulse.
All right. So, Cassie, you see the sarcophagus that's starting to move.
Woo! After it!
So the shambling skeletons kind of like form up around the sarcophagus, and then the lid kind of like pushes up and goes to the side, and you see like a skeletal hand coming from it, and out of that hand there's like a bunch of, I don't know how to describe it more, like the tentacles of a squid coming out of that hand.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going!
Did she say that? Did
No.
she say that? Because if she says that, I'm letting go.
You know what? She did say it!
It lifts like, what's hentai? What?
I just let go.
Never you mind.
So when the figure pulls up, you see a skeletal, you see a skeletal figure with like a kind of like a squid like tentacle monster within it. Let me show you how he looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awful. Yeah, it looks horrible. Like you would puke if you had a body at that point in time.
Are you bringing stuff up on Roll20?
Yeah, I'm about to bring it up.
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. I thought I was just.
Oh.
So this is what you
Ew.
see.
Cassie again goes, ew.
And then he kind of like looks around, and he's like, hi crew, fancy seeing you here again. Are you ready to cause some ruckus here, lads? And then the shambling corpses they don't really respond. They're just like, still shambling around. And
Question. Do the other like deadly corpses, like rotting corpse spirits that I
Skeletals.
see, skeletal things, do they look piratey
Yes.
in the way that this guy looks piratey? Okay.
they do. They look like sailors for sure.
Okay. Is there anybody that doesn't look like a sailor?
You do see a skeletal spirit that looks familiar. It looks a lot like the halfling that you just witnessed Trench eat up.
Oh, I want to like go near him. Does he also have like tentacles, or is that just like the captain?
No, just the captain.
Okay. She goes, looks like your god is not as great as my god.
So then at that point when you said that, the captain stares at you, particularly at you. And he's like, well, looks like not everybody's ready to cause some ruckus. Breda, you don't look so well. And Lift's like, what did you do? Like he tells you.
I said nothing but state the truth. But also, where's Breda?
He's like, just try to stall for a second. I'm getting her essence.
Okay, hurry up! And she's just gonna like stand her ground to the captain. When I go to my god, I will look beautiful in my wedding gown. You have tentacles coming out of you. I don't know, but I feel like you got a rough deal.
Ah, you don't seem to be Breda. Looks like somebody else is running around there. And
I mean, I wouldn't say running around because I'm kind of floating, but yeah.
okay, so he's like, well, you're not gonna be floating anymore, and then he just takes his sword and plunges into you. And then at that moment, Lift's like, all right, I got her. Let's get out of here. And you could kind of get that pull out the moment the sword plunges into you.
Okay.
Roll, Odin, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great.
Odin? Oh shit. Oh fuck! Cause he touched me! I told you not to touch
So
me!
wise. Oh, actually, I am wise.
I'm gonna give you advantage because you are Order of the Long Death.
Long death.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, have pity on me, I guess.
Pure knowledge.
You're right.
Pure fucking knowledge.
Yeah. Also, don't you have inspiration? You guys need to use your inspiration.
I used it.
We
Okay.
used
Yeah,
it.
I have no inspiration because I used it last time
I
following the guy.
All right, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna have Cassie help you. Cassie, do a Wisdom saving throw as well.
Okay, wisdom.
But
gonna
didn't you give me inspiration, like advantage?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Long Death gives you advantage, so you're fine. You're fine. I'm gonna give you advantage. So
Wisdom.
yeah.
Okay.
Just for fun.
But I need the Wisdom for Cassie anyway too.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you feel like you're being pulled in and into this scenario that Cassie's seeing. And you see like this captain plunging the sword into this spirit container or whatever, and you manage to get Cassie out of the way before the sword like touches her. Like
With a 5, I would have pushed her away and it would have stabbed me.
wait,
Totes.
really?
Oh, I don't know.
With a 5.
But you
With a
have advantage, so it's
Yeah. No,
Shut up!
Yeah, sorry.
Just think it, okay?
I'm thinking out loud.
So you guys are being pulled out. Like you managed to get, save Cassie from that moment. You guys are being pulled out. As you are being pulled through this conduit made out of liff, you are, you kind of have this vision, Odin. You see your mother picking you up. Like your mother's just picking you up. You see another person like in the background with a similar very familiar face looking at you and just saying, "My son, the future we will bring to you will be glorious." And then the vision kind of goes away, and then you see another vision, and it's kind of like a time skip. You see your mother a little bit older, and you're kind of seeing her through the bars, so presumably you're in a crib, and your mother's arguing with this person, and then she's saying, "This needs to stop, Braithion. How many more innocents needs to suffer? I thought we were supposed to only kill the bad lords, not all of them." And then the Braithion responds, "They're all bad, Altair. Don't you see? They feed on us. We work and work for these people, and all they give us is scraps. Not even a seat on the table. There hasn't been a lord who hasn't been part of the lower class like us in ages. This corrupt system needs to end. And there should be one lord that represents all the peoples. Don't you want Odin to grow up in a Waterdeep where the rich... Do you want Odin to grow up in a Waterdeep where the rich keeps getting fat and the poor keeps getting thinner?"
Ryan.
What?
Orion.
Orion, sorry, my bad. Time skips again, and you're being held again by your mother, and you're kind of like in a rooftop somewhere. And your mother's looking at something, but you're not quite sure what she's looking at. And then she winces for a moment, and like looks away, and then her eyes kind of start tearing up. And then somebody with a familiar voice says, "It needed to be done. He was too far gone. Manshun has poisoned his mind." And Altair just keeps crying and says, "I believed him. A Waterdeep for all." Or so he said. And then she just wipes away some of her tears. And in the end, he just wanted a Waterdeep for him. His family be damned. And then she spits on the ground. And then you see
My mom's a badass.
And then she sees, and then you see the person who was speaking before, and you see that it's your childhood, your childhood tutor, Rhythm. And then she just says, "Let's find you and your little one a safe place." and then the vision ends, and you guys are back in the Troll Skull Manor.
Question.
Yes,
Did I see any of that?
you did see this vision.
But you never heard the name Odin.
Yeah, exactly. You never heard the name Odin. Sorry, I forgot about that you were Orion, not Odin.
Correct, but lest you forget,
Oh yeah, I
we
know.
met before.
And my question is, you specifically said that I saw a man that looked familiar to me, but you never referred to that man as my father.
I said he
Only
looks.
in the first one.
I said that he looks familiar to you, and familiar to you in the sense that you've seen that man before in the mirror.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So he looks like you,
Cool.
essentially.
And he did say my son at one point, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but I'm asking more for my character.
Yes. So somebody said you were his son, but it wasn't your actual, like the one you thought was your, it wasn't your dad, the one that actually raised you.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoa.
This is how Odin is right now. He is just like,
Family drama.
Yeah, I want to know if. Well, we can talk about this once the session's over.
yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, if we're back, Cassie's just like, oh good, I didn't get stabbed.
And Liv kind of forms next to you. He's like, yeah, I didn't get stabbed either.
Yay!
I
Yeah.
feel I got stabbed.
Are
Cassie
you
looks
okay,
at
Odin?
him, like knowingly, but doesn't say anything.
And then Breda kind of like moves around and stirs, but doesn't. He's like, oh, and on
go,
cue, my
Breda!
First,
And that's
she starts
sisters.
crying.
She starts crying
yeah, and she
like a little baby.
like Olivia is crying right now. She's like, was that the captain? And she's kind of like recovering, and but she doesn't say anything more.
Cassie just got. It was up, Captain.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just gonna lower the volume because Olivia's waking up. I'm just gonna give her a second.
Same Olivia, same.
Yeah, actually, this is a good time to break. We can break right here.
Okay, I need to pee. I was gonna be
Yeah.
the relleno of this one.
Yeah, so we can break right here while I get her.
I can go get a snack.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
saw
pause here.
Verbs.
And we're back. Okay, you see, I'm back with the co-DM, so I'm just gonna continue. We'll have. I'm just gonna do the last part of this because I don't think I can DM much with the little one in tow. But yeah, you guys are back. Like, you had this vision. Britta's kind of like, kind of woke up and she was saying like, this is the captain, but like, was that the captain? But she didn't like elaborate, and she kind of like not fell asleep, but she doesn't seem like coherent at the moment. And sorry, not Britta, and Okura is kind of like, doing this, this pantomime of like, wiping her hands, like, like if she just pulled something like very big, or like, like if she carried like a very big weight or something.
She's 2 seconds away from going.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, well, that was successful, I think. Depends on what you guys saw, but it looks like Breda's back.
Oh, I saw so many things. They're very gross and icky and non-corporeal.
Okay, did you see a location in particular or something?
Oh yes, it was in the sewers. And in the sewers it was all very icky. And there were a number of piratey looking ghosts just meandering around, and then there was this coffin, and it had like the like the other guy, and it started glowing, and then out came the pirate king with like the kraken inside him or something. And then he was like, "Ooh, where's Breda?" And I was like, my god's better than your god. Oh, that guy that we killed was there, and he didn't like the fact that my god is very obviously better than his god. So, like, he stabbed me, but, like, I guess he didn't. It was all very confusing. I think Odin was there, but I'm not sure. And then now Breda's here.
I love how she glossed over the Odin part.
Yeah, at least, yeah, she didn't mention any of that. Okay, I guess I understood some of that. So it looks like we
And
got...
she's dumb, but she knows how to be discreet.
So it looks like we got some undead creatures on the prowl. That's as much as I can understand from what Cassie just explained. And
Yeah,
some
there
of...
was just like a lot of them in the sewer.
You mentioned there was somebody familiar there.
Yeah, the guy. The guy. She just looks at like everybody who's around her, just like the guy.
Would I
you
know which guy
the
she's
little
talking
one.
about?
You would.
No, I know,
It's,
I know which guy, but I mean, like, did I see him when I had my episode?
Yes,
Oh.
you did. You saw him. You saw him.
Fog.
Wait, yeah, you
Yeah,
did see him. Sorry, she hates this video, so I'm trying to put another one for her.
Yeah,
She knows what she likes, damn it.
Yeah.
So what guy? The cat food guy?
Epoch.
yeah, cat food. Cat
Cat
food
food?
guy.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, he was there, and he was looking worse for wear. Let me tell you.
Oh, Kira's like, cat food? Am I missing something here?
Oh shit. No, nothing. Just
I'm gonna go grab my silvered comma. I'll be back. And Odin leaves to his room.
So,
Cassie gets up and goes like, "He's a guy that eats cat food. Don't think too much about it," and follows
is
Odin.
it, so she like questions Auric, and is this the murderer? The guys you caught? / killed,
Yeah.
I guess.
Nani?
yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah.
it's basically this cult of Dagon.
We already explained. Did we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
Everything
one
to her?
of Dagon's minions.
Yeah,
no
no,
big deal.
no,
We
she
took care of
just
him.
yeah, she just didn't know that he liked cat food. Apparently, that was like a
Yeah. He liked
Exactly.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Leilani is trying to just gloss over it as much as possible to move on.
yeah. Well,
And I go like, well, when he was in the ship, he liked cat food. That's why I call him cat food.
oh, I see. Well, it looks like we got an undead. You know, like I said, we got some undead sailors prowling around the sewers of Waterdeep. So I'm not sure how much of a threat they might be yet. But I'll tell the Blackstaff just to keep an eye out. It seems like it might be an organized group, so we might have to deal with this at some point in time. So don't be surprised if you guys get called for this. And and she's just start packing up her things for the ritual. Like, who knows? I might have to use this again. The diamond's completely gone. The one you guys used for it.
Thank you so much.
Like, hey, not a problem. First one's always free.
Well, kinda free because we get money for the. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't cover services, but yeah, I always like to do the first one for free.
Okay, I won't fight that.
If
I'm
Cassie were a petty person, she'd be going like, "Where's my thank you? I got stabbed." But she's not even there. So.
Okay.
I guess Asmodeus is rubbing off on me, and I'm saying random stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's finally time that someone did free stuff for us.
Yeah. That is totally what Asmodeus would say. That was totally what he would say if he was here.
About time.
Yeah.
Somebody did something for us instead of us having to do stuff for people.
Yeah.
He would have said, "Well, of course we're gonna be called for that. They always call us for that.
Yeah.
So-
Lily would say.
Oh, give me a second. What's up, honey? Yeah, what is it? Yeah, that's my computer.
She's like, why are you there?
No,
If
she's
you're
like,
also here.
Yeah.
bigger screen, bigger shark.
That's probably what she's saying. Yeah, that's probably what she's saying.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, so I'm gonna say, you guys, yeah. So you guys successfully managed to get Breda out of there. You got some information, but not too much to like find out the location of this person. You know, it's somewhere in the sewers. But the sewers.
Breda would know, right? A little bit more.
She
Give us more time there.
You would have to ask her next time, for sure.
On Dragon Ball. I mean,
On Dragon Heist.
In Dragon Heist, double D. No, double D.
No.
Double D.
double deep.
Yeah.
Deep,
But-
deep.
But
It's not just deep, it's deep, deep.
But I'm just gonna say, because I was gonna give you guys this this prize anyway, like this prize anyway for finishing this session. So Breda will join the tavern.
Join.
Yeah. So she is a good cook. So
We have a great cook.
so she can
What?
so she can give the tavern.
I have a mom. Bam.
So she can give the tavern either. So you get the choice of upgrades. So either you get minus 10 gold pieces on maintenance, or plus 1 multiplier on the promotions. So you pick whichever you want, and I'll stay with, and I'll write in my notes for the next time we do downtime.
Okay.
Is it 10? No, wait.
So
Give me a second,
What's
guys.
better?
I gotta do a thing.
I think that technically on average plus 1 on multiplier will be better.
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
All right.
Like,
Yeah.
I could pay off more.
because the multiplier, like when you do downtime and we do the tavern roll, whatever it is that you get gets multiplied based on the promotions that you've done. So
Yeah.
with the dragon right now, because you guys did that last session, or the last couple of sessions, you kind of established that the dragon was going to promote things for you.
Yes,
It was
we
the
made a little
dragon.
tape for it.
Yeah, so with the dragon right now, you have times 2. With her, if you were to pick this avenue, it would be times 3. But
Okay.
remember, that's double-edged
We have to
sword.
make a profit first for
Yeah.
that to matter.
No, it's a double-edged sword. So if you don't make a profit, you lose that times amount. So it's a double-edged sword.
Oh.
So it could work for you or against you.
Okay.
We'll think about it and figure out later.
Yeah, you can tell me offline. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a prize you get for having
Okay.
Breda as your official cook.
Oric gets a mom, Odin gets mommy issues.
Yeah.
Mommy issues or daddy issues? Because you seem like you were on board with your mom after.
I mean, I am totally on
Mommy has
board. but
parent issues.
I have parent issues right now
Yeah.
because I am Odin.
Yeah.
I think Leilani might feel a little threatened by Breda. Not a lot, but a little bit.
I can see this.
Oh.
Why? She's so lady.
I know. I think that's why it will be a conflict. There will be a lot of inner conflict, I think.
Because Auric is always asking Leilani for like advice, and now he's gonna be like, "Oh no, I just go to Breda."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We got.
And this is how the party breaks up.
No, never.
I mean, no, it's good to have these, it builds the group, good to have
Yeah.
these conflicts. Because, I
It
mean,
shakes it up.
Yeah.
Odin's like very upset with Trench in his human, sometimes, that everybody loves Trench. So
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
it'll be funny when everyone is upset with the red hair girl that Asmodeus is into, but Asmodeus is into her. Like, that'll be funny, a funny interaction. For sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're just gonna leave it here. Sorry I couldn't do it a longer session.
It was great because food
No,
got
it
here
was
too.
Oh, yeah, but the Codium.
Also, my plug may or may not be on the way.
Okay. Yeah, the Codium takes precedence. So sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
But anyway, yeah, we'll continue next time. Next week, hopefully we get Asmodeus on board. and you guys can see him. But yeah, thanks a lot for joining us, and we'll see you later on the next episode of Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Bye.
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 Bye.